Hi guys, welcome in to the monthly myth reveal. This month is the Shiva, and this one is for the month of March. So yeah, if you guys want to take part in the monthly myth reveals, I will show you the site, JuanOsorioArt.com, where you put it in. We do our reveals on every first Tuesday. Unfortunately, this next one is going to be the first Saturday, just because May the 4th is a holiday. It totally is a holiday. Don't fight me with this. But yeah, next month, for the month of April, we are doing the Preta. So thank you so much for watching this monthly myth reveal. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it and you enjoy everybody's art. Please go and check out their art, click on their links. You can find all their stuff on the site. Alright, thank you guys. Hey, how's it going everyone? And I forgot to tell Juan about the timer. I'm so sorry, Juan.
I'm just looking here like, oh my god. I saw the timer just a few seconds ago. I'm like staring into space.
I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you as it got close. I told you it would, and then I didn't.
Oh no, you're good. It's okay, you guys get to see my poker face.
So we have Juan here. He's gonna be co-hosting today. Juan, do you want to tell the people about you? How amazing you are?
Of course. Oh, PJ, White coming in with a gifted sub. That's very kind of you. How's everybody doing? I'm not sure there's a delay. But yeah, for those of you who don't know me, my name is JuanOsorioArt. I mean, that is my last name. But the channel is JuanOsorioArt. And I do mainly traditional and digital artwork. A combination of both mediums in some cases, but I do make them separately as well. And I love hanging out on Twitch, and of course I do a little bit more than art occasionally, like art. I mean, besides art, I do gaming and basically get to hang out with people doing just chatting and just everything in between.
Nice.
And I'm from Colombia, originally born and raised, but I live in the United States right now, in Kansas City.
Hey, I learned stuff. That's awesome. Do you, can we get a shout out for Juan? And, oh, we did. Yeah, guys, Juan is a Twitch streamer. Definitely go and give him a follow. He takes part in a lot of these monthly myths, does amazing work. Love his traditional stuff. And, he also does, like, mixed media with them, where he brings them in digitally and does them later. So, just really impressive, work from him, and very excited that he wanted to co-host. So...
Thank you, I appreciate it, and thank you for having me here. It's always such an inspiration and fun to see everybody's work and get to appreciate it at least once a month, which goes fairly fast. Before I know it, it's like, it's due already. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Here we go.
30 days seems like a lot of time, and then it just, it's not enough.
Indeed.
Blend says, if you aren't following Juan by now, for shame.
Oh my, well, that was way too kind.
Yeah, and that's, guys, that is Juan's Instagram. Monk just linked that, so you guys go follow him on Insta as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put in some of these submissions. One, if you want to say hi to everyone while I put in these submissions, and if you want to chat them up, whatever you want to do. I have 3 submissions to submit real quick.
Sounds good.
We got 3 out of the 4 that I was trying to get, so I'm happy. Alright, we're set. We got the submissions in. The reason why I allowed that to happen this time is we are actually, we had 10 submissions. We had 10, which is half of what we normally have. So it was awesome that people got to submit real quick before we actually got to look at things. So now we're sitting at 13, 14. So thank you guys for submitting and being a part of these every month. It means so much to me and to the community, and geez, like, it just helps me grow so much as an artist, and I hope that it does the same for you guys. So it makes me really happy that this isn't a journey just by myself, but like with us all as a community. So thank you so much for submitting and doing those things. So let me refresh this. We'll switch to this other screen here.
Yeah, I use refresh.
The critiquing. We don't critique though.
On Discord, yeah.
Yeah, we could critique on Discord, yeah. We do that. That's true.
I know it's a thing, but I think people usually do it before the reveal. Like, I mean, I guess people can ask for critiques anytime on Discord, for what I understand.
Right, they can.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so yeah, so guys, we did Shiva this month. So let's jump into the first one, and the first one is spiders. Spider actually had a. I want to go forward. Spider actually had a narration that he wanted me to share. It's not working. Thank you for breaking, computer. Come on, you. There we go. Okay, my computer likes to die, because it's recording and streaming at the same time. Shit, I lost one. I lost one! Here. I need to get one back. There's one.
Yes, okay. Our victim, thank you for the host to the channel.
Yes, thank you. Alright. I'll try not to lose you, Juan. But y'all let me.
I wasn't sure if you were setting things up. I always wanted to wait. Because I know you're like juggling things around, so I know how it is.
Trying to see if I can get this audio to play. This is Spiders.
Cool.
Welcome back, Juan.
I'm back. On my stream, I usually have a skeleton when I'm in BRB, so people think I died or something.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy. I need to have people email me directly when they have things that they want me to use on Discord. Because when they send me the Discord, I have to close my DM, so I would lose Juan. So now I'm having to go backdoor because it's trying to kick Juan off. So I can read this DM. No, okay, there it goes.
Damn. There goes another one. Alright, you're welcome, says our victim. You're always out of hostage. Sometimes for some reason I have to bounce it. Got it. Eek. That bites.
Yeah.
Says Captain EJ.
Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on this audio. Juan, let me go ahead and send it to you. Let me see if I can share it. Let's see if I can copy this. Copy message link? He sent it on the Discord, and I don't know how to...
Is it on your channel? I mean, is it on your Discord?
It's not. He just, like, he DM'd it to me.
Oh. I mean, I guess I can go... Well, I guess if I unmute the stream, it's gonna be...
Okay, yeah, I guess do that, and then, I'll go ahead and let it play. Let me, turn off the volume.
You're good.
With different submissions, people sometimes put in audio and things like that. So Spider submitted some narration, and what I definitely suggest in the future, guys, is if you have a narration or something like that, put it in your video, and then maybe do like a pan or a zoom or something like that with your artwork. So then that way it's all in one file. You can submit YouTube videos. So that's like the best way to do that. They think this is Spider's first narration, so I'll suggest it to him later. But yeah, this is his narration, guys.
I fell, mind first, into the abyss of unconsciousness, my mind fleeing from the reality of the madness that had made itself known. In delirium, I dreamt of a being outside my conception. Its perennial position amongst the cosmos, an apparition-like existence, based solely on dualistic mannerisms and purpose. It was both, neither, and everything in between. Abruptly, I woke, my taste of nirvana interrupted by the brunt pain of a bruised larynx and a dislocated shoulder, reminding me of my plight. Into the darkness I fled, thankful for another morrow. A creature seemingly disinterested in me made its own retreat. If you are not convinced, then be so now and stray from this region. I will deliver upon you an arguably safer rendezvous. I pray you keep safe. My love to you.
Wow.
Am I muted right now? I'm just checking.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of like let this kind of play again, but I'm gonna turn it down. The narration is gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful poem. Beautiful narration. I actually love the voice that Spider did. It feels like, and with the music and everything, it reminds me of like one of those old time like movie sets, where they're narrating and something spooky is going on. So I don't know if you were able to hear it, Juan. Were you able to hear it at all?
Yeah, I had it in low volume here. I unmuted the stream on my end. Hopefully it didn't like cause double
No.
sound, but
Nope. Good.
cool. Yeah, no, I was able to hear it, yeah.
Yeah, the
I
voice
think it
was just beautiful.
Yeah, it's interesting when you have art with context because usually the art it speaks for itself, and I mean it usually does. So it's interesting to perceive the art through a narration, to add context, I suppose. So it's always interesting.
Yeah, I really like how it made it spooky. Like, this isn't very spooky art, but it definitely added a tone.
Yeah, I'm also because it's such a figure that has contextual meaning, so it's beyond the graphic. It's also what it represents. So it's pretty fitting. And yeah, and the composition itself really is symmetrical, and that really brings the whole eye in and out of the image and what it shows, which is this deity being Shiva, and with the features that we recognize, and I think it's really well done. I really did not see many images that have this element where there's two images kind of like cut in half. So I'm trying to, kind of think deeper on that because it might be the meaning behind it is definitely interesting.
Yeah, we've got the moon, and then we have like that other symbol, and we have the lotus flower in the center. So like it feels like there's a lot of meaning here, like a duality and merging into one being. We have like the suns off the side that are filled in, that are dark, and then it's actually opposite in the center, where the sky is actually dark, but the mountains and the moon are bright. It might be the sun and not the moon. But I think that Shiva is about the moon, so that's why I keep saying moon. Also, I know that the snake is about reincarnation, so it's interesting that we have the crescent moon on one side, and then we have the symbol on the other side with the head of the snake. It feels like there's a lot of thought and meaning that is in this that I don't necessarily think that we're grasping, but I love the storytelling aspect of just this image, and I really love this. This is a lot different than what Spider normally submits. He usually does a waifu, and it looks like he still managed to do a very beautiful woman. But this one feels, I don't know, I really like this piece, and the narration, oh my gosh, together. So yeah, is there anything else you wanted to add, Juan?
No, I mean, I completely agree. Definitely, just wanted to say that the composition is not as easy as it looks, especially adding all the details. This particular deity, this character has more details than most characters that I draw, specifically Shiva being something that you want to represent correctly. So I think it was a great job, and the effort that it takes to make the second character in the same illustration, it is definitely very cool. So yeah,
beautiful piece. And Let's move to chat and see what they have to say. It says, let's see, Mindsai says, looks great, the narration was top shelf. Let's see, Morbid says, I really like the visuals of it being in half. Yeah, same, says Jesus, very unique. Vin says, the narration set the mood. Yes, I agree with that for sure. Let's see. And then Morbid says it really added to the duality of Shiva. Like everything about the piece. Oh, thank you so much, Lurk, for sharing Spider's Twitch. Thank you for the shout out on for Spider. Guys, Spider is a Twitch streamer. He does traditional art and he also does gaming. I appreciate those shout outs while we're looking at people's art. It helps me remember that I need to shout them out. Captain EJ says tons of depth. And let's see. Yeah.
Only mods can do shoutouts, right?
Yeah, only mods can do shoutouts. And Blend is that mod. The mod.
Cool. She's great.
Thank you so much, Blend, for doing that shoutout. Okay, let's move back here and I'll turn the music back on and we'll move to the next thing. Say hi to the people that have come in. Hi Lurk, welcome in. Yeah, guys, we are looking at the Shiva entries. We just got done looking at spiders. And we're sitting at 14 entries. Mindsai, hello, welcome in. I am missing your submission if you wanted to submit it. If you want, go ahead and submit it to the site. I won't be able to enter it until after stream, but feel free to enter it if you'd like it to be on the reveal today. Sly says hi, Dad. Love you. Love you, Sly! And Punky. And Punky. Doing it on mobile, so it's a little rocky. Oh.
Oh yeah, I can't watch stream on mobile because my data just lags when I try to watch somebody on mobile. Chris.
Lurk, you're not being rude. You're being helpful. So don't ever feel like that. But you know, one of these times I'm gonna mod you if you keep that up. I'm gonna end up modding Lurk too if they keep that up. Hi Zell, how are you doing? Yeah, welcome in guys. Let's check in to see what the next submission is. And I'm gonna close my Discord here. Oh, Evolution! Thank you for resubbing. Thank you for the resub. No, cool. Oh, I can't find my site. Over here. Oh, did I need to read this? No, this is the audio. Okay. He says, note, I didn't make a waifu and I'm sad, he said. I missed that. But I love that he narrated it. I mean, gorgeous. Yeah, that's funny that he mentioned that and I missed that. Okay, let's look at Morbid's next. I won't lose one.
I'm here.
Okay, so this one right here is Morbid Heart Designs, and it says, Shiva, the creator. You mentioned on stream that you had Shiva for this myth as requested. Here you go. I have been wanting to do this myth, and it fits perfectly with some upcoming projects I have. Yay! In fact, the full-time lapse of this will be on YouTube channel May 1st. Yay! I really love the time lapses, guys, and you can submit them if you ever get them done in time for reveal. This was done in watercolor pencil, colored pencil, acrylic paint, and Indian ink. This is gorgeous. The solar, I mean the stars and the galaxy behind this character. I just love that. I love that you brought that in there. They almost look like tentacles, but that's the tridents, right? That the trident shape that he holds. I also really love that you have I like how you did the pink hands. I really wanted to do pink hands, but I really love the way you drew the hands here. I actually really like how you have the peak coming up the top of the hair there too. It's gorgeous. So yeah, just overall, I really love what you've done with this piece. The shading But I just keep looking at that galaxy. That is definitely my favorite part. Just beautiful washes back there.
Yeah, I agree with you. For example, at first, yeah, the first thing I thought were tentacles as well, but I mean, the more I look at it, I can see a trident in the background, and yeah, I'm just hypnotized by that effect of space, as if it was coming from the background itself, and the colors really draw you in to the piece and merges into the body. Very, very subtle, but it's at the same time very drastic. If that makes sense. But for example, the whole thing is interesting because not only the color, but the way that the arms are placed is definitely geometrical, but in a sense that it has style. Is like definitely interesting because not only it represents what Shiva is, specifically sitting down, but yeah, being able to capture something symmetrical, but at the same time not exactly symmetrical, it's subtle, you know, so it doesn't look incorrect, especially with something that is different than the human body with 4 arms. But it's really cool, really cool.
Yeah, I agree. The 4 arms are executed very well. And oh my gosh, I just noticed, did you marker or Indian ink that whole background's black? Because like, I was like, wait, that's a really cool texture that they added. And then Morbid, I think I realized that that's not a texture at all. You colored all of that, didn't you? Oh my gosh. Well, I love what it looks like. I'm gonna have to jump up and probably stop that from screaming.
Sure. I mean, the way you gotta do, let me know. But yeah, no, the background, I was curious also how it was made, or if it was just background to begin, if it was just black to begin with. And pretty good detail with the outfit. You know, that yellow really complements all the blues, all the cool colors. And I did notice, like most of the Shiva illustrations I was looking, they had that outfit. Some of them they didn't have any shirt on, but the ones that did were, you know, I think the detail comes through fairly well done with the outfit.
Yeah, I agree. I like that you chose the yellow. It does really, you know, have a contrast color. I guess let's go screaming water. Yeah. Let's go to chat and see what chat has to say. Morbid says, yeah, this is definitely the best galaxy that they've done. It's gorgeous. It really is. It was a lot of fun and the best galaxy ever done is what Morbid said. Our victim says the multiple arms and pose is awesome. Blend says it came out beautiful. Autumn says, I love the galaxy symbol, looks digital. You know, at first I thought like the background was added digitally, so I agree with that for sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, and Morbid says it was fun to research aspect of the culture. You know, that's what's really fun about these monthly myths is learning. It's part of a lot of the fun. Actually, I say part, I'm like, no, it's a lot of the fun. That's why I look forward to the next myth to find out what we have to, you know, what we're learning about. I didn't know what a mandangle was. Didn't know what an otter man was. And half of these I don't know. But anyway. Our victim says, oh, and I love that Morbid Designs did FNA, what is that? FNAF on her channel prompts. Followed? Don't know what that is. What is FNAF?
Following us, F? No.
I suck at abbreviations.
Well,
someone help us.
I think there were some comments here earlier. I think Funky Please said, hold on. Our victim loves the color. Our studio says, wait, the first one is seen on Morbid entry stream. Morbid? Is that the first time that entry? I think. I don't remember seeing Morbid before on any entries, maybe. And Funky Please says, oh my god, this is gorgeous. The colors, holy Hannah. I love the entire design of this piece. The composition is a bomb. Did we read that already, or? That name is going crazy. But yeah, no, Punky, I agree with you. The colors really draw this piece in. But yeah, I didn't want to interrupt. I was want to make sure we didn't miss anybody. But
thank you. I appreciate that.
No worries. But definitely we have some new comments. You stopped at our victim saying about the channel, right? Yeah, the abbreviation.
Yeah,
right.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes. Gamer Jelly says, I'm late, we have a freeze warning here, trying to save plants.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh wow.
Alright, let's head back here. Let's move to the next one and see who's next. Next one is Leia's. So let's say hi to all the people that come in. Hi Becky, welcome in. I think that's the new peoples.
Welcome everybody. Oh yeah, Morbid, this is your second or third one, got you. Alright. Cool.
Submission, I believe. Second, right?
Yeah.
Krampus and this one. Right? Am I crazy?
I think so.
Yeah, because the Krampus one was really cool. It was a speed painting. Yeah, second.
I see.
Alright, we ready?
Cool.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so this one is Leia's. Leia says, little late, but here, my quick Shiva entry. It's done traditionally with gold watercolor and touched up digitally. Did you want to start? Oh shoot. I lost one! I told you I wouldn't lose one, I lost one. Juan, did you want to make any comments on Leia's?
Oh yes, she's a great artist and also individual. She's also a streamer and who basically has a big passion for traditional, but she's also been doing more digital lately. And this looks amazing. I remember she wasn't sure if she was gonna have time to enter, but she started this not too long ago. Like technically, she got this done really quickly. She wanted to spend more time on this, but I think that the time that she did spend on this was definitely well timed. Well done with all the progress that she was able to capture that look in the character here. The shading with the highlights gives that comic book, not like in the comic superhero sense, but in more like traditional graphic novel sense style. I can totally see this like in a narration, not necessarily for kids, but something that you would see almost maybe in a more old school setting, like a manuscript, or perhaps not that old, but it's definitely it has age to it in the way that it's portrayed. And of course can't ignore the color highlight there. I don't remember what's the name. I think it's called gold ink or something like that.
Gold watercolor is what she put in here.
Oh yeah, there we go, exactly that. And yeah, that is also breaks the two-dimensionality, not in a bad way, just in a good, interesting way. It just really solidifies the sanctity of this entity. Pretty beautiful. I'm also a little biased, but
yeah. And the contrast is absolutely gorgeous, from going from like the gold to like it almost was like a textured gold to like coming forward into this very beautiful grayscaled, beautifully shaded pencil drawing. I really love your style, Leia. Gorgeous style. I can't say enough. Like I am fixated on his face. The way you drew his eyes and his lips, like, he's gorgeous. He's gorgeous. And I just love the way that how he seems so serene. You know, I really like his expression and just like everything about this piece. It says that calm, kind of like meditative feel. So I really think you captured the feeling with it. And I love the gold that you keep adding into your pieces, along with that white line around the edge of everything, help it pop off. It's beautiful. So I definitely look forward to seeing more of your submissions if you're going to do them. And I wouldn't worry about time because you actually put yours in like pretty quickly. Like we're only looking at the 3rd submission, so don't be hard on yourself. There was a lot of people that didn't. I mean, yeah, you got it in pretty quickly. And
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's about. I think sometimes we worry too much about the timing rather than like just doing something that we, just giving it a try. So I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No, it's okay. You're not interrupting. Let's see, Punky, let's move to chat and see what chat has to say. Oh my god, that background, the shading is wonderful. I love it. I know, right? Adam says, I'm crazy. Oh, you don't remember the carpus. Captain EJ says, amazing. It looks very close to the traditional images of Shiva. That is a really big compliment. That's really cool. Let's see, Punky says, I love the fact that this is grayscale on a gold accent. It adds so much to the piece. I also love the face in this. His lips are gorgeous. I know, all of us women are like, hey, look at his lips! Adam says, I love the gold. Our victim says the background, some kind of real gold. It's a gold watercolor, which I've never heard of. But yeah, it's definitely gorgeous. It does look like a foil, I agree. Jesus says incredible detail on the face. The moon is beautiful. I agree. And it comes like, it has that like harsh shade into light, which I really love. Oh, let's see. Morbid says the gray is a great contrast with the gold. Yes, exactly. And Vin says, how did you paint that gold? I want to see the process. And guys, Leia is a streamer, so get in there, check out Leia, and then you can see things like that. So I don't know if she streamed this one. Did she stream this one?
No, she didn't. She did it after, she did it on offline, but she was kind of like, she wasn't sure she had enough time, but she was kind of like inspired to do it when she saw me work on mine, and then I'm glad she got this done. I mean, sometimes it's not about like being perfect, putting like too many hours, sometimes even if it's like a quote-unquote quick illustration for somebody, it is definitely still worth it if something you want to do. And I'm very proud of her. She definitely it's a little too harsh on herself with her artwork, but I think she definitely has a lot to offer, and she does much better than I imagine. Leia's Art, there you go. Yeah, that's the name of her channel. But yeah, that I definitely look forward to see more of her submissions. She loves the community and being here, and I believe this is her 2nd submission to the monthly Mythos.
Yeah, the last one was the Mandangle, and it was gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Yes.
So that's why I'm like, I can't wait to see more of her stuff, because the way she draws people, it's incredible. I'm a fan.
I love her style.
Alright, yeah, so definitely go and check her out, guys, and I'm gonna come back over here. Yeah, I adored her Mandangle. I know, right? I think it's funny that we call it Mandangle now instead of the Manandanandangal. And everybody just knows.
Yeah, Monk inspired that. Me.
Yeah, that's Monk's fault. Yeah, definitely. Leia draws the husbandos, says Autumn. He's good at drawing the husbandos.
Oh my.
Okay, so the next one, and good night, EJ, I saw that, Captain EJ, good night. Thank you for dropping in. And hi Nicholas, welcome in. Yeah, those are all nice color, yeah. Okay, so let's come back into this. Let's see this next piece here. The next one is, Creative Jenny's. So Creative Jenny says, this is Shiva, a work in progress of the Hindu god Shiva. He is a god of destruction and shown with a crescent moon, which I forgot, and a snake. I had a lot of fun with this. Nice. And guys, Creative Jenny also is a streamer. I love that you're still submitting these, and I love to see your progress and your growth in each piece you submit. I like that you put some mountains here in the background, and I really love what you did with his face. Like, you're getting more and more, like, detailed with your faces, and just, I don't know, I really like his face. Yeah, the hairdo. Sorry, I was reading what Blend said. I do love the dreads. Yeah, those are gorgeous. So I'm just kind of taking it all in. You've got the forearms. I love that you added the snake. And is the drum tied to the trident? Is that the drum? Yeah, Creative Jenny also does writing. So one of these times I'm hoping that she'll submit some writing with it, so we can get a little taste of her writing. Is there anything that you wanted to add, Juan?
Yeah, I like the style. Like, it reminds me, for some reason, I'm getting like some anime vibes, like type of style. Like, and I can almost see this on like on a story where this is either the villain or the hero, but it definitely went through a transformation. I'm getting that vibe. I know that is not what it's supposed to represent, but it's interesting because it's the style, you know, it's definitely one way to portray Shiva, and I do find interesting how the elements are being incorporated here. The color palette is interesting. The reds were the toned down aquamarines, I want to say, and you know, the mood is really particular with like how it's portrayed, because it's not how I've seen it portrayed. It's usually sitting down, although a few of them is standing up. That is for sure. So it's interesting to see, you know, a different interpretation, and also not in many of them is holding the trident. So I also was wondering about that. In some of them it is, and you know, this one it just looks like it's saying hello, like, how you guys doing?
Hello.
It's pretty cool.
No, yeah, I agree. I mean, look at those eyes, though. I don't know what it is about the character's eyes, but that's where I keep centering, is right there at the eyes and right at the temple. Or not the temple, but the center of the head with the third eye. Where's my eyes just keep going right there. It's probably because of the circle around the snake, like the snake is kind of curling into those eyes. So I think that our eyes are kind of focusing there because of the snake as well. But yeah.
The details definitely merge in the middle, like everything is, it kind of leads your eyes to look at the face. Just both how the background is set up and the details, like, get more detail as you get into the face, so.
That's true, and we've got the arms coming down that pulls us up, and then the arms coming from the side pulling, yeah, so it's all pulling us to that center. Hey, that's why. Okay, let's check out and see what chat has to say. Blend says, that hair. I know I stole your comments. That hair is gorgeous. She has, Morbid says, she has grown so much as an artist since I met her a few years ago. Yes, I love seeing the growth. Like, that's one of the most exciting parts too, seeing that. When people enter every month, seeing like them get better with each piece. And then, see, Punky says, this is lovely. I really love the colors you've got going on this. I can't wait to see this finished. And yeah, and Morbid says totally anime vibes. So Morbid agrees with you, Juan.
Cool.
And Artie Elias is very cool. Looks like a comic book style. And Jesus says, this is awesome. Well done, Jenny. The facial details are great. Your friendly neighborhood Shiva. Sly Eye says, that's a very pretty trident. Hi Jenny, we're looking at your stuff. Hey guys, go and check out Jenny. Jenny does the arts and the writing. I was just saying how we were hoping one of these times, well, I'm hoping personally, to see some of your writing come in some of these. I would love to get a little taste of your writing. But yeah, Morbid says well done. All right, so let's come back here. Yeah, good timing. You came in right as we were looking at yours. Oh, the next one is Jesus's. So for Jesus's, I'm going to mute the music because he does his own music. Yeah, he writes his own music. He does sculpting and the whole gamut. So I'm gonna mute my stuff here so we can check his out. And we're just gonna be quiet for the first playthrough, and then after that, we can talk. So I'll go ahead and start talking once it's over, so you get a little prompt. And yeah, so let's over here. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it down and I'm gonna read what he says here. So I'm gonna start it over. Oh, it's starting over by itself. Sweet. I love that when that happens. All right. So sorry, not one. Sorry. Jesus says, safe to say I enjoy this one the most. The music was more fun to write. Created with the real tabla drums and a kid's tambourine that surprisingly sounded a little like another Indian drum called the tandra. Really? You used real instruments to make this? Oh my gosh. And the sculpt was a blast to make. The disc in the middle is a spinning stone puzzle depicting Durga and is inspired by the game Raji, the ancient epic. To celebrate me finally getting tambula drums, I decided to include them in the piece as well. The background is a lotus flower with the I'm sorry, I'm slaughtering some of these words. A symbol in the middle made with perler beads and the colors of the, oh my gosh, Nashagala flower. I am screwing this up so bad. The floor is based off of the walkway facing the Taj Mahal, and Shiva himself is practically inspired by Shiva from Mortal Kombat and the ancient Rajaput warriors. Like last time, I used sculpt wire for the figure in the warrior yoga pose. Shiva wielded a Katara dagger, a Dala shield, a chakram throwing disc and his Trishola, oh my, tridents. As always, thanks for the art challenge. Truly has brought so many together and made the past 12 months easier to handle. This is absolutely gorgeous. Jesus, absolutely gorgeous. Your music in this one is by far one of my favorites of your music. Out of all of the ones that you submitted, this is my favorite music. And to hear that you used real instruments, like, it's amazing. I love that you brought in your drum. I would love to see you play this. Are you playing it on stream? Like, what are you doing? Guys, go and check out Jesus. Jesus does gaming, he does arts and sculpting, he makes masks, and hopefully he's been doing some music. I want to hear. It was a blast, yay! Yeah, so this is... Go ahead, Juan.
No, I was gonna say that I'm also think it's very impressive that all the amount of effort that Zeus puts in these pieces, where, you know, like, not only the amount of time that it takes to manually make these three-dimensional figures and background setup, but to make the music from scratch, even through the instrument, it is pretty impressive. And obviously we can definitely see the progress, as you mentioned earlier. Is very nice to see how fast people can improve in a short period of time in a creative way, and they can let the sky be the limit, you know. So
yeah, and he does video editing and everything, so
yeah, video editing is no joke. I mean, I used to do YouTube, and even minor video editings can get pretty complicated if you don't know what you're doing, so kudos to the video editing too. Absolutely. Would you like me to read the chat on this one?
Sure. Yeah, let me say a little bit more about it, just because he does so much different things.
Okay, go ahead, yes.
Yeah, he does like the I don't know what it's actually called, the beading, but I wanted to talk about the different, like, you have all these different items that he's holding. So you took the time to make all of these objects, and then you also took the time to sculpt on bracelets and his abs. Like, you spent a lot of time on the sculpture, and you can tell. I also really loved how you heard me, like, kind of almost gasp when, or I don't know if gasp is the word, I don't remember exactly what I did, but with the video editing, when you brought Shiva in from the blank background to having Shiva there, I really liked that. Like, I really liked that you did that. It brought in kind of like a little element of, here he is, and instead of just like panning over to him, you made him appear. Screaming whore. No, I didn't. Oh, it's called perler beads. Yeah, the perler beads are beautiful. So we've got perler beads, we have sculpting, we have illustration on the backgrounds, we have music, we have video editing. Wow. And you keep stepping it up, which is crazy. But yeah, now we can move to chat. I'm sorry.
Oh no, no need to be. I just want to make sure we got everything that we wanted to say. Let me see. Start from the top. All right. No hiding, Zeus. No, please no hiding. That music though. Hold on. Let's see. Amazing artwork. Well done. Okay, that was pretty. All right. There we go. I mainly write fantasy type novels. It's creative technique. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see. How many beats did you use? Those look like a lot of beats. Like, that probably took a long time. This music was for sure a lot of fun. Yeah. Made the music? Yes, from scratch. The music is amazing. I also agree with you. Says Art Elliott is the one who said that. So much respect. Yeah, respect for the amount of effort and everything that made this possible, because, you know, I definitely wouldn't have been had the determination or the imagination to come up with this. That's what's up. These are always good. Says Mind Sight 13. Damn. Says Catastrophic Plan. This is by far your favorite. The favorite one that you have done so far. Seeing you grow as a sculptor / crafter has really been a treat. The music is amazing and makes me want to watch The Mummy now. I'm staying a while. I love everything about this. Alright, so Gamer Jelly says so much attention to detail. You keep surpassing yourself. Yes, exactly. I agree with that. Excellent job of music, sculpting, and the parallel beats. Yes, Gamer Jelly. And sorry, there's many difficult words. My bad. Oh, for the description. Hey, sometimes you gotta give context. Where is at? Epic and super fun submission. Ours is our victim. Alright, let's see. Erin is typing. Oh, thank you. It was a blast. Says Zeus. Well, that's also fun. Like, if you're having fun doing this, that is even better. Let's see, folks, everybody. The music on this one is so epic, says Funky Zeus. I love it. I'm so excited that you were inspired to do this one with the real instruments. The beat and rhythm are fantastic. The sculpts on this one are also bomb AF, and your storytelling is getting so much better with every one of these entries. Kudos. Yes. Jesus is saying thank you. Well said, my site. Said my site. Yeah, it's tedious. Thanks, Juan. My pleasure. Yes. Hashtag truth. There's a lot of work between the sculpt, the music, the video. That's epic job. Yes. Yeah, like, you know, that's almost like part-time job right there. People get paid to do this for stop-motion movies. It takes a lot of time. Screaming horror. Kidding. Sculpt parallel beats. Yeah, I want a magical entrance. Props for noticing.
Yay.
Yeah? Maybe we missed something because there was a lot there. I still want him holding a donut, says our victim. The licks. Oh yeah, that's the bot. Alright, hold on. Again, thanks. Oh yeah, no. Shiva, Funky Dumpling requested Shiva a lot, right? That was kind of like great. And we'll see which one comes next. It was definitely a very popular thing. Finally to get tabla drums. Thanks for the kind words. Says Zeus. Respect. Another steel drum next time. Those sound beautiful. Oh yes. I love The Mummy. The Mummy is a great movie. I mean the inspiration is in the fact that it's, you know, like, well, not mythical, but it's old school in a ancient way, per se. Let's see, you guys. Thank you all. Me doing all this work feel much more of an achievement. I mean, it is an achievement. I will be proud. All I can think of right now is, hey Benny, looks like you are the wrong side of this river. Oh my. Epic achievement. Always a real treat to see your work. Yep.
Alright, let's pause this and come back over here. Thank you so much again, Jesus, for the beautiful entry. Guys, definitely go make sure that you go follow Jesus. He puts in a lot of work and beautiful amounts of effort, and the music, oh my gosh, real instruments. Wow, I need to see you play that drum. I'm serious. He had mentioned he had got it, and I was like, I want to see it. Okay.
Yes.
So
performance is pretty good. Go ahead. You're good.
The next one is Punky Dumplings.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so let's go to Punky's and see what Punky did. Okay, so this one, it's a Holy Family, and she says, so I made silly decisions this month, and after seriously overcomplicating this piece, I got sick, so I haven't been able to finish it. At the very least, the sketch is completely done, so this is what I have to show for the night. This is gorgeous, Punky. I know that this is just a whip, but I have to tell you, the amounts of detail and just beauty all over the place. Like, I'm right now, like, looking at the lady, I don't know her name, I'm sorry, it starts with a P. Looking at her foot and how it's kicked off to the side, and you have, like, this beautiful drapery around her leg. look at the detail around her leg. Like that fabric folding. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, the fabric. And then you have it like coming down in the back here, off of her back, from off of her shoulder. Just the pinch points. Oh my gosh, teach me how to do fabric. Teach me how to do fabric. This is gorgeous. You have her with 8 arms. Oh my gosh. Yes, that is a major accomplishment to put on 8. I did 6 on mine and that was hard enough. But you've got just this beautiful, yeah, she's raising them all the way up. She has one on her hip. I like that the one in the middle is the one on her hip and not the one at the bottom. I really, really enjoy that. It also looks like she's standing on top of this lion. I don't know a lot of the mythos as far as like all of their children, or if these are creatures that they ride. I know that the bull is Shiva's, what I have read. I also really like his pose on top of the bull. He's standing on it on his toes, and it's funny because his son here is on the back of the bull and obviously trying to look like, hey, I'm trying to get your attention, and he's kind of being shoved to the back, which kind of shows a little bit of storytelling, since you were mentioning that he's not very nice to Ganesh. But yeah, this is just absolutely gorgeous. The storytelling and the aspects in here. I really hope that you finish this piece. It is gorgeous, gorgeous. I even like that she's got her hand on his leg. There's just so much storytelling and so much like interaction between the characters, and this scene where they're looking at each other and engaging, and having character engagement is difficult. You have a child sitting on his lap here while he's doing this really crazy ass pose. That's hard to do. So this is incredible, and the details, oh my gosh, on Ganesh's head. Look at the details on that. Oh my gosh. Punky, when you say you overcomplicated this, like, yes, but please, please, please more. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to see this. Are you gonna paint this, or is this one that's gonna be done in Copics? Like, what's your plans with this? And Juan, go ahead and if you want to add.
Well, yeah, I just want to make sure, because I didn't really want to wait on the reply, but no, yes, I agree with everything that has been said, and the details are definitely a sight to behold. Works in progress is what happens when you undertake such an amount of, what you call overcomplication is, other people may call a masterpiece. So definitely, it works. The work shows, and I think as artists is part of like the challenge to like make those things work, but it's both rewarding and difficult in a way that allows us to improve ourselves and redefine what we can or cannot do, and certainly use our imagination and our ability to make it happen. But in this case, you definitely, I call it overachievement in this particular piece, because, you went ahead and had so many characters. Not only the two, what would be the name? Are these two interpretations of Shiva, or is this the wife? No,
that's his wife, I believe. I don't remember her name. It starts with a P, though.
There we go. Yeah, I don't want to, I'd rather say I don't remember the name exactly than to say it incorrectly, but you guys know what I mean. So, not only
for body, but for body. Thank you, Punky.
There we go, exactly. And as you mentioned, the child, it may have not been easy for most to do the pose. Specifically where it's at, considering I didn't even notice it had 8 arms at first. I had to look at it closely to be like, oh yeah, it has 8 arms. And then I didn't even notice I noticed the lion at first, but I didn't even notice the other 2 animals, which is actually 3 if I look at it even more closely. So, having that fit in the same frame and make it look in some kind of way natural. It's crazy what's happening, but you definitely managed to have it be, balanced. It looks in place, definitely a lot of detail. unconventional because obviously, as you mentioned, the overcomplication is just the amount of detail and flow that the image has, because there's a lot of detail in every side of the illustration, so your eye just wanders around. And as you guys have, as in this case, Data has mentioned, as you get closer with the details, you keep noticing other details that make it interesting. You know, some of them might be simple, like the way the arms are drawn. You know, you have the delineation of the arms. You know, there's nothing inside the arms to be as textural as other parts. So like it has that flow of like clean lines and then very much detail textures and like elements, like the hair or like even the hair of the animals. Like the hair of the lion is pretty how may I say, it's very flow natural. You know, it's hard in many cases to draw furred animals without making them look somehow like fake or like very stylized. It has a really impressive mix of stylization and realism, which, you know, is definitely not easy to do, to have a balance between both. And I can't wait to see this finish.
Yeah.
You know, you said it's a work in progress, so it is what you got in work in progress. You know, I can't imagine how it will look finish.
Let's definitely move to chat and see what people have to say. Blend says, Punky, I'm always a fan of your work, and this is amazing. I really can't wait to see this finished. This looks like something that needs to be printed on cloth or a wall scroll or something when it's done. Absolutely epic. I agree. It needs to be large so we can see all of the details. Punky says, y'all melt in my heart. I'm glad that you like it so far. Of course we love it. Sly Eye says she's nuts. I tell her all the time to stop being so extra. No, complicated? No, not Punky, says Sly Eye, jeez. Jelly says, wow, dang Punky. It's a full-on masterpiece. All of the cloth folds and detail work. This really takes my eyes all over to find the new details. And you're gonna be doing this in colored pencil. So Punky's gonna finish this in colored pencil. Holy heck. Our victim says, cannot wait until I see more. You are an Insta follow for sure. Yes, go in there and follow Punky. Yeah, Punky is a art streamer. She does beautiful art, as you can see. She spends a lot of time and passion in each one of her pieces. Normally we expect the sexy boys, the beefy sexy boys, but I accept this one too. Where's the beef, Punky? I'm just kidding. Punky says, I'm so glad that the detail was worth it. I spent so much time on this sketch. It's still inking it as we speak. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but it's beautiful. And Jesus says he wishes that he could hug Ganesh. I saw that. I was like, oh yeah, it's so sad. Poor Ganesh. Get ready for lots of snorting. She's my friend. I like her. Yeah, so we know you like Punky Sly. Victim, I will be finishing it. I just got lagged behind because I got sick. Yeah, she got sick. We didn't even get our phone call. I want my phone call. Just kidding. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, colored pencils. Yeah, Shiva, bring the beef! Yeah, morbid. Alright, so let's come back over here. We'll check out the next piece. Okay, so the next piece is by Art Victim. We ready? We ready? Guys, don't forget to follow these wonderful artists. Okay, so this is by Art Victim. Art Victim says, Shiva by Spy Art Victim. Let's see. This was done from start to almost the end with a 20-hour stream, from concept all the way till practically done. The VOD is still up if anyone wants to see my Fable video and your fumbly video. I said Fable. Hey, we'll go with Fable. And let's see. In that I used pencil. Ooh, what is that? Motaro black liners and other liners, and alcohol markers of various brands. Where my main color tool are your main color tools. Which brands? Several brands. Tombow water-based markers for the gray, and then my clutch product that saved me was a light blue chalk, soft pastel, for the main blue of the face. What? Oh my gosh, this is a straight up mixed media. I love that. I just rubbed it into the paper and felt done for the night. Off stream, I scanned and added some yellow and fixed some things for the final digital render. It is a straight up. I love that it's so mixed media. Then for the original, I used some yellow markers in the rays and yellow chalk. Used clear fixative to lock down the chalk so it wouldn't smear, and felt bogey. So, oh no. So I tried out my hands on feeling what? I felt. Oh no, I don't know that word. Okay.
The description?
Yeah, it's in the description. Extra, you felt extra? Okay, I'm known as extra. You felt extra, so I tried out my hands in gliding a few things in gold leaf. Oh my gosh, you put gold leaf in there too? Holy crap, man. Holy crap, Batman. A super fun piece, and I thank you so much for inspiring me to learn more about the deity. He goes well with a Ganesh I did a few years ago and plan on doing more of the deities. Thanks so much, Dead On and crew. You rock, and I'm proud of you. To be my first Twitch prompt submission ever. Yay! That means a lot. That means a lot. So this is the first Twitch prompt that you've done. That's exciting. I must say, I saw when you were working on this originally before it was scanned. This looks digital to me. It looks digital, now that it's all scanned in, but it's gorgeous, gorgeous. The original. Well, you had it on stream, because we did raid you, I believe, while you were working on the Shiva. And just absolutely breathtaking, I have to say. I love the way you did the hair on the Shiva. I love how you did the flames on the eye. I love the eyes, how they're kind of going up in that direction, so it feels... The feeling I get from it almost feels like he's in a trance. Like he's kind of like off, you know, in his mind. And that's very beautiful in that. You have the drum here in water, which is really interesting because his hair is turning into water. I need to know why. Why is his hair turning into water? I don't know, but I love it. Because you have fire coming off the eye. You have water coming off of his hair. You have lightning in the background. You have these very, like, angular lightning bolts. It looks like you also have, it looks like flowers coming off the back of his hair. The snake is gorgeous. I mean, and then you have the hair wrapping up around the snake. So just the details. I mean, you even put, like, little straps on the bracelets to add a little bit more details. So just gorgeous work. Gorgeous work. The blending, amazing. All of the mixed media, amazing. Okay. Okay, Juan, your turn. Sorry.
No, we're good. Yeah, I mean, I also agree with the points that have been made. It is, I mean, if somebody told me this was digital, I mean, there's parts about it that can definitely be done digital, especially these days that the programs are so advanced that digital stuff can look a little traditional, like can mimic a little traditional, so like, because of that, I would also be more inclined to believe somebody told me all this was digital. But I can see a lot of traditional features about it, but not in a negative way per se, because, you know, they're just mediums. But that just goes to say the rendering is very clean, very graphic, very descriptive, very well contrasted, and the mixed media by itself. Like I try to embrace mixed media personally because I believe combining traditional and digital by definition makes it mixed media, since they're considering different mediums. But yeah, it doesn't. Traditionally, it's a lot more difficult to have control over certain things. Obviously, everybody can achieve different things with different mediums. But what you've been able to do here, as it has been mentioned, is really breathtaking. The amount of shading, rendering with the color, and the graphic nature of it is very religious as well. It has that kind of holy divinity to it, as far as those like old school illustrations that you will see in really old school, ancient books of a particular culture. And being able to achieve such a style these days is definitely rare, because I see a lot of inspiration from that, and it fits perfectly being Shiva, being the theme of this theme, being the theme of this particular challenge, creative story, because it is telling a story here by representing what Shiva is, and the way that you did the hand. And I really go back at those details that really stand out when you see it. Of course you see a snake, you see a face, but that lighting is that lightning on the top left, I think.
Yeah, lighting.
Those little details where the freedom between stylization, something simplistic combined with something realistic, it's just really well balanced. And yeah, kudos. Every part of the illustration is really engaging, and I keep looking back and forth with everything. It's very powerful.
Art Victim, guys, is he's a streamer, so definitely go and give him a follow. Sorry I cut you off, Juan. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, you're good. No, that was all I was gonna. That was all. You're good.
But yeah, let's look at chat and see what chat has to say.
Want me to read this one, or
huh?
I wasn't sure if you wanted me to read chat whenever you.
Whenever you want to.
Oh no big deal. No big deal. I definitely want to help out. I know there's quite a bit to get to. What's in the? Let's see.
I think Punky's the first one to comment. Says victim, I will be. Oh, never mind. See, I've lost too. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Go ahead.
Oh no, I think. Okay, I'm so glad detail was worth it. I spent so much time on the sketch. Oh no, okay, never mind. We're good here. Oh, there we go. Okay. The low in the style, fable to be fumbly. Holy hell, this font effing gorgeous. The colors, the detail, hair, everything amazing. Clean work, love the style. Pros to use, it's my site. Jesus is the one that said that it looks amazing. Let's see, holy shite. Says Punky, the snake is amazing. I love how the entire piece, how you did the entire piece, and the styling and the composition are gorgeous. Also, the Jesus lines from the hand is great. Cool. Bino DKR says, wow, the snake skin is gorgeous. That hair, that face, so clean. Love it. Catastrophic Villain says, OMG, Art Victim. This came out so amazing. It was such an honor seeing you color the piece in your stream. I am in awe right now. Becca says, I love this. My site? Yeah. Says, the hot/cold color is popping. Oh yeah. Let's see, Boji equal extra. Says Art Victim. A morbid heart design says, I was wondering about the chalk staying in place. Thanks for adding that info. Oh yeah, chalk can be very, it can smudge very easily for sure.
Yeah, and he used a clear fixative to lock it down.
Nice. I never heard of that being used. chalk is not something I see used very often in general. Alright, let's see. Catastrophic, emo hype. Yes. This is our victim. Emo sport. You did. I almost broke down when you rated. Oh my. This area is a river Ganga. Ganga? Is that his name? I think. But Gamer Jelly says that is amazing. Our victim, your style is very striking and clean. The colors just explode on the page. Completely awesome. Our victim says he also came from the older god who was a god of storms. Damn, great piece, our victim, beautiful colors. Oh, thank you all. Says our victim had a mini freak out in midstream on what I would do with the skin to get it smooth. You did an amazing job with the skin. Yeah, it looks super clean. Shoutouts that Deron said make sure you check
you guys
out
go and check out Art Victim.
Positive mouse in here. Oh my god, listen to all the adults here. So it's like, yep, chalk is so soft, and with the fixative you can also go over it again and build the saturation further. Oh nice.
Oh nice, yeah, that's cool. And it looks like Art Victim uses any kind of brands of alcohol markers. Copic, Prisma, Spectula, I've never heard of some of these, Winsar, Newton, Master Touch. So you mix all these together, you throw some Sharpies in there? You throw some Sharpies in? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Alright, so let's come back over here. Thank you so much for submitting, Art Victim. I hope that you submit again. I love your style, and I'm glad that you jumped in here. I'm glad to have you be a part of this community. So yeah, I hope that you're able to in the future. I will use anything. Yes, I love Sharpies. Okay, I was joking, but he really likes Sharpies, so that wasn't a good joke. Alright, so let's check out this next one. This next one is Autumn's. I do, okay. Okay, so this one is Autumn's. Hold on, let me pause this. This is 4 minutes, Autumn. I know that you had said something about there being a narration. I prefer they be around 2 minutes, but let's go ahead and listen to this. Let's see, the first ever voiceover for the monthly myth, so don't mute. Music is copyright free from YouTube library. Also it has man nips, so hopefully it's not too... okay, it's got man nips. Oh my! Okay, so I'm gonna pause the music real quick, so we can listen to what Autumn's got here. And, yes, and hopefully we don't get muted.
Sounds good.
Hello everybody, and welcome to a new video. Yes, I am recording with a new microphone, so this video is sort of a test to see how this mic performs compared to my webcam mic, which is what I've been using. But yes, now you can really hear me, but it's been a while. We just got done moving at least a week and a half ago. I've just been working a lot. It's around that time of year. But anyways, the drawing that I'm doing is actually the Shiva monthly myth from Dead On Studios monthly myth challenge. It's a Hindu god, so I'm hoping I'm not really offending anybody. If so, I apologize. I kind of wanted to make him into a handsome fellow, you know. But yeah, I've been doing well besides the whole adulting thing, and so there's not really much for me to talk about besides I cannot stream natively on my computer anymore. Because my GPU is not doing so well. It's either that or internet, which could be a little bit of both. And I thought I lost this footage of the background. I told everybody I think I lost the footage of how I did it on the background, but the Clip Studio Paint time-lapse tool kind of saved my butt here. Yeah, I've been doing well. Everyone's been doing well here and all that stuff. So yeah, hopefully I get to make more videos on here. Starting to build. I want to build up my YouTube channel some more. So be expecting some more little videos here and there. But yeah, this video, I'm doing a voiceover just to kind of test my new mic. Hopefully you guys like this mic better than my other one. I did a little semi-test and I was hearing a little bit of a ringing sound, but hopefully you guys don't mind that much. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'm hoping YouTube doesn't get me for TOS on this. I made a TOS version of this for Dead On's site. So if you're showing this video, Dead On, I am sorry. But this also includes the husbando version, as some like to call it. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Alright, Autumn, like, I have to say, I really like, what you did with the backgrounds. I really love how you also added almost like a comic cover type style, with the end of your piece. This is just a really cool piece overall, and it was kind of fun to see, the time-lapse, as well. Like I said, I would prefer something that's around 2 minutes, just because it's easier for people to digest things that are under 2 minutes. But yeah, this isn't too bad. So yeah, keep up the work, and I'm excited to see you grow your YouTube channel as well. If you would like to drop your YouTube link in the chat, please do so people can know where to find you. And yeah, I really love overall the colors. My favorite part about this piece is actually the background. And it was kind of fun being able to see you develop that. It looks like you were kind of going for more of that sky, pulling colors from it, and then you ended up blending everything and then pulling back and then putting stars and mountains. And I actually like that so much more than the cloud, the cloud reference that you had. So I really think you made some good choices. I also really like the colors that you selected, like the purple and then putting the glow around him. So very beautiful, and every time you submit, you are getting better. Especially like this one being more of a husbando, you're getting really good at drawing I want to say sexy guys, but like I don't know how else to word that. But yeah, definitely husbando, and love his face. I love the little glow, the little shine on his nose. Really good attention to detail, and Autumn, I can't say enough about how much I've just seen you grow. Thank you so much for submitting again. And did you have anything you wanted to add, Juan?
Yes, I did. I do think it's amazing to see like the progress in many cases, because you get to get in the mind of the artist for a moment as far as their creation, and seeing even the mistakes, even the things that you may illustrate but end up drawing again, or are all part of the journey, are part of the process that allowed it to be what it is. And you see that's precisely why people, I think, find it more engaging to see those time lapses on social media more and more. I keep seeing it more often than before, at least for me. I know that people's socials look different and we may follow different artists, but it's pretty cool. And I think when he brought the cool colors in the background from the top down, he added those. It really complemented the cool colors on the figure, since at first you can see it there, for example, it's so warm, but it really complements because the sun is setting down, so like of course the cool colors of night, which is what's in front of him, probably on top of him. So it's a pretty nice way that you were able to bring that together towards the end, and really great composition. Overall, I really like it. And yeah, I totally see it as a comic. It could be, I could totally see it in a comic book setting. So kudos to that as well. It's not easy. Not easy.
Oh, we got Danny coming in with a raid. Welcome, raiders. We are actually looking at reveals today from the Shiva prompt and monthly challenge. So welcome in. We're currently looking at Autumn Siegel Arts, and she did a time lapse. So we're kind of like looking over the time lapse and commenting on it. So welcome in, guys, and I'll give you a better welcome here in a second as soon as we get onto a break when we're not looking at her art. Let's see. Okay, I'm looking for what people are saying. Autumn. So Punky says, Autumn, I love this. This is some great anatomy work. You're grown so much since I met you. I love the flow of the hair, and the colors you picked are slick. Fantastic work. Keep it up. Blend says, Autumn, I love how this came out. The tranquil feeling I get from this piece is great, and the background is to die for. It's such a calming piece. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, and Art Victim says that, yeah, he's worried about offending as well when doing deities. Yeah, because Autumn had mentioned that in her video that she was worried about that. Let's see. And Morbid says, you did such a great job with the background colors.
Yep.
Yeah, and I love the time lapse, says Art Victim. The blend was a great choice, says Morbid Heart Designs. By the way, anyone who had art to show, feel free to share Instagrams. Yeah, guys, if we're showing your art, feel free to share your Etsy's, your Instagrams, spam your links. That's why when we're looking at your art, spam them. We want to see it. Yeah, the contrast of the hot and warm colors in the back and the dark cool. Yeah, the blues and the Shiva are great. I agree, Art Victim. And agreed, Autumn has grown so much better, and the myth to myth, says Jesus. I agree. And Creative Jenny says, I love all the Autumn's pieces and the colors. These are great. I definitely agree. Let's come back over here now. Yeah, welcome in, raiders. Welcome, Danny. How was your stream? What did you guys do? Now that we're kind of like in between submissions, I'd like to say hi. Can't stay. Have a great night, guys. All right. See you later, Danny. Guys, go and check out Danny. Danny does the arts, prompts and trinkets. Yeah, he does some really cool things. Like you were working on your birdhouse. Did you finish your birdhouse? He left though, so I can't scream at him about his birdhouse.
Nice.
Alright, but yeah.
Checking it out? No, I said I'm checking it out right now. Yeah, Danny Bing.
Yeah. Danny's an awesome guy. Okay, so let's move to the next submission. We'll do that. Hi, how's it going, Virtual Assistant? Welcome in. Oh, Virtual says hi, Juan.
Hey, how's it going, Virtual? Welcome.
I have to take off. Thanks for hosting another great myth. Everyone has done such a great job. I look forward to seeing the rest of the VOD in the morning. Alright, good night, Morbid Heart Designs.
Have a good one.
Alright, so the next one is Juan's. So Juan, I'm gonna let you read your description. Alright? Not yet though, not yet. And then I'll read all of chat, so it's not weird that you're reading things. But okay, so let's come back here. Okay, so this one's Juan's.
Sounds good, cool.
Yep, take the floor.
The title is Depiction of Shiva, a work in progress, by the way. Here I am illustrating a depiction of Shiva through a variety of references in the attempt of being accurate and original at the same time. This is also a traditional drawing and a work in progress. I am not too familiar with this deity, but in the general research I've done, I decided to experiment with this particular depiction. And so that's the description, but it's basically represents what I was trying to do here. I didn't want to just copy somebody's illustration of Shiva because it's very, there's not really a lot of photographs of somebody cosplaying as Shiva. A lot of them are more like fantastical illustrations. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to find references where I can make my own illustration of Shiva that wasn't exactly like somebody's. Like other people are doing. I'm not saying people are doing that, I'm saying it's my way to do because I enjoy doing semi-realistic illustrations. So that is what I came with, and I tried to find different references so I can come up with one that would symbolize what I was also concerned about, depicting it in a way that would be insensitive or get something wrong that will change the meaning. Since then again, I did a general research of the piece, and I know about the arms, how some of them have more arms than other arms, so I was also looking into that. But eventually I settled with this. I might make more arms. I was considering making it 4, but since this is a work in progress, I'm still doing research and trying to see how it changes. But yeah, this is completely traditional.
Well, I'd love to see, if you finish more of it, I'd love to see that for sure. I mean, like, with all of your pieces, like, the anatomy is what usually catches me right off. And yeah, this is exactly that. Like, I'm staring at this and I'm blown away by the anatomy. And knowing that you found a reference of this guy, and you drew that?
Yeah, so this guy was a random reference I found. He didn't have anything, he don't have, I basically added all the Shiva elements on him. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that was basically the premise of the illustration, making it look good and making it look like Shiva. So it's like a modern version of Shiva. I wanted to look in a spiritual meditative state, and I even lowered the legs because in the reference the legs were more diagonal, kind of like a UV, but in the Shiva they're more flat to the ground. Thank you. The one thing I don't know if I may make a mistake is that he's looking up, so I didn't want it to look like he's praying to somebody, but I wanted to look like it was, like being spiritual and meditating and trying to embody that, holy presence. But yeah, that is.
Well, and I think that you definitely captured that. Like, I see that. The way that you chose to draw the mouth and the way he's closing his eyes, like, I do feel like he's meditating. He's in a very conscious, awakened type state. And I mean, the one thing that I keep getting pulled to is the snake, and then the way you did the necklace. They flow really beautifully into each other. And it's something that I really, I'm enjoying looking at. You have a very similar texture on the snake that you do around the necklace with the larger beads, and I thought that was a really nice touch. I also really like the way you did the trident back there. It's very sharp and clean lines. Overall, this is just a really beautiful piece, and I cannot wait to see this finished. You definitely, I need to see the more arms. I definitely would love to see that, for sure. So, I mean, yeah, being able to experiment with that and, taking different photos and putting them together, I can't wait to see what you come up with, Juan.
Thank you, I appreciate that. It's very kind of you, Dad.
Yeah, so, I guess let's move to chat and see what they have to say. Jelly says, damn, the muscle anatomy and lighting is epic. It completely feels like it carries weight. I really want to see the final version because this is already amazing. Yeah, and guys, Juan is a streamer, so definitely go and give him a follow. He does these live on stream. Punky says, Juan, I am in love with the lighting on this. The hands and the feet are amazing. The position of the head is so well done. And it always, I'm always so happy to see your work on these myths. You do such amazing work. Mindsay says, looks like he's taking it all in the universe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks like he's definitely taking it all in. Our victim says that's awesome work. He has a very natural anatomy. It makes him look like a very spiritual being. And yes, the lighting is on point, agreeing with Punky. Monk says, this is absolutely gorgeous, Juan. It is a pure Juan with the universe type of vibe. He had to throw a Juan comment in there. He woke from the dead just to do that.
Nice. Thank you.
Let's see. Our victim says that medium is hard to do as well. So props on all. It's super clean around the characters, so well done, and being so clean. Let me see. I think I missed a few. Vin says, wow, Juan, love the shading on this. The neck is really well done. Oh yeah, pointing out that neck. Look at the neck. Hot damn Juan. What? hot dammity Juan. The pose and everything is great. Looks like he's found his ultimate piece, says Blend. Jesus says beautiful shading and body proportions, Juan. Another piece that gives off a sense of feeling. Bravo, and I can't wait to see the finished product.
Thank you guys, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, every single comment is very, very generous, and I do try to get in my comfort zone, but I do also have to find a way to challenge myself in a way where I enjoy the process, but also strive to get better at not only making it look good, but tell a good story in the meantime. And these monthly challenges really has taken me out of my comfort zone with the themes that I've illustrated, and I look forward to continue making them as long as I can.
Yeah, I love
appreciate
that.
this book. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I love that you said that.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I feel very, very, very fortunate to be here, and it is my pleasure to also get to see everybody's work and be part of the community in general. So thank you so much for your comments, and if I missed any, I appreciate everything that has been said, so thank you guys.
Yes. Alright, let's come back here. I think I'm horrified because I think, yep, the next one's mine. Oh, why? Okay. At least it's right after, so then you get to... I'll read this, and then I guess you read comments.
Yeah, that works.
Alright.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's come back here. Hi, Leah. Alright, so this one is mine. I decided to just use the one that I took a bunch of pictures from, for Insta to show what was going on there. So I put a Shiva t-shirt design. I wanted to make a t-shirt design for vinyl in mind, since the last t-shirt I did was a raster graphic. I learned a lot this time around, including that the vinyl shrinks and makes it difficult to line up the layers. I still think it turned out cool, and the misalignment I think added to the overall look of the design. I had fun with this one, and I pushed the limits of my cutter too, which was fun. So basically I tried to break Cricut's software, and I had to trick it in order for it to work, which was fun. I like to try to push the limits of things, so that was kind of fun. That's it.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, you want to say something else? No, so I think it's really impressive the fact that you take variety in your artwork, and the fact that it's already screen printed. yeah, like Monk just mentioned, like you're wearing it right now.
Mm.
So very very fitting. No, it's really cool because you're it's nice to be able to show your artwork not only through a file or hanging in a wall, but being able to wear it to merch, and the way to display it in this case, is very is the artist wearing the artwork, and the graphics fit very well, for what it is, like the colors, even though it's pretty simple design, it has a lot of complexity in it, and that is definitely not easy. And you took the pose of the standing pose, which is probably the most difficult pose, that you have to choose between the one sitting down and this one. So you definitely, did a great job for managing making that look really well done, and you managed to also bring a style that is really bold, and like by bold I mean really well like placed, in a way that you took the form of like the hair dropping down, really has that flow with that three-dimensionality, even though everything is flat, and it doesn't even have any variations of shadow light that is super drastic, but you can still see that using the lines, how go in between and behind the body. So that is really impressive, and how you challenge yourself doing different styles, because you've done all kinds of styles, and that is something that I always look forward to. I never know what to expect when I see your artwork, and it inspires me to try new things.
That means a lot, Juan. Wow, thank you.
No, for sure, absolutely. And let me see. Let me make sure I get the chat. See what we got here. Let's see. Leia, welcome indeed. Thank you for being here. Let's see. She's wearing her submission, and yes, pushing the limits and succeeding. Indeed. I gotta get this hoodie, says Jesus. This design is so beautiful and flows so nicely. Love the androgynous nature of it as well. I'm not sure how to say that. Like, this came out so killer, says Mindsight. Great graphic style. Nice. Catastrophic Blend says, Dad, I was shook when I decided to turn that design into shirts. You never cease to amaze me, and watching you put your art together on stream is always a treat. I adore how it came out. I agree. Let's see, streams for mature audiences, everybody. I want that hoodie. Love the characteristic trails there. That says Dino DK Art. Art Victim says the design is super flowy, and I love the three colors between the color of the fabric and the two of the design. The yin yang in the back is great. Oh yeah, yes. Yeah, it definitely pulls it together, and the color, you don't see orange and black with white very often, but it works really well here. I'm saying that. Okay, let's see. Gamer Jelly says, I love the design. It is so bold. It has meaning and balance and a professional feel. I can't wait to wear one and proudly show it off everywhere. Let's see. Just Monk says, I admire your passion for learning as many mediums of expression as possible. It is an honor to watch you develop your skills. It is a positive message to everyone, that we can accomplish so much if we put in time and are passionate with the time that we put in. That's true. Sorry says store. Check out her store. That's where she's got the merch. And that I love the yin yang background, and I love the design, says Becca. Amen.
Thank you guys. Thank you for all the kind words. Yeah. Thank you so much. Move back over here. I love that that you guys don't mind me learning on stream, because there's a whole lot of those, so I appreciate it. This one was a learning experience, and it was fun. Dang, I missed it. What did you miss? What did you miss? My submission? Okay, what's going on? Oh, I need to refresh. Apparently that was the last submission before the other ones were put in. So let me refresh. Learning, aren't we all? Yes.
Yeah, we never stop learning with art.
Never stop learning in life.
Yes.
Gotta keep learning.
Unless we're talking about school, I'm glad I'm done with school.
You only learn as much as you put in the school though, too, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm trying to get this to Oh, what is going on? My site's like, no. Okay, so I'm closing the damn tab.
I see it on the website.
Yeah, it's not loading on one of mine. Like, I've got 2 renditions of my site open, and for some reason, it's like, nope, not gonna update on this particular one. I think it's cached out.
Oh.
Oh, guys, thank you for saying that. If you had money, you would buy it. Well, thank you for saying that. I was so worried because the lines aren't perfect. What is going on? Alright, I don't know what's happening. It's not updating. My site is not updating. I think my internet's decided it's a shit thing. So let me see if I can't trick it by opening... Let's force it by opening a link.
Are you trying to window capture it, or are you doing it through a different way?
I am actually just trying to get my site to load up, and it keeps going to an old cached site, so I don't know what's going on.
I see.
But yeah, so this next one is Evolucia. So what I did is I just closed the window and opened up a Discord of the one she had actually submitted to me. So yeah, this one is Evolucia's. Evolucia says Shiva and Prabhati as one. The Arhanshivara represents a constructive and generative power and symbolizes male and female. Principles cannot be separated. It conveys the unity of opposites in the universe. This is Shiva and Prabhati as one. So, yeah, a lot of deities end up merging, so that's interesting. I like that you have made Prabhati on one side and Shiva on the other in this. I actually am really excited about this piece in that it shows the duality between the two. Like, you've got the more, like, warrior type with the fire in his hands. I believe the drum represents the universe, is it? And the trident. So he's very warlike, and he's got skulls on the one side, and then you've got Prabhati, and she's got the flower and the jewelry. And then in the very background, you have the flower and the bowl. So I thought that was really cool. This is absolutely a gorgeous piece, and I'm glad that you were able to submit. And I love that you got animals in there. Like, and Evolution's like, oh my gosh, more people. Why does this keep happening? More people. I'm glad that you are tackling the people. I'd like to see you grow in that aspect, and I'm excited that you keep tackling it, even though you keep complaining about the human aspects. Yeah, and the background's gorgeous as well. The mountains in the sky.
Yeah, I see the merging very, very like interesting, because very drastically you were able to see one thing and the other right next to each other, and when you do it symmetrically like that, it's definitely not easy to make them look, because once you have this perfect symmetry of the face, like, it can definitely be one way to completely get it in a different direction, or you can like being symmetrical, or you can do it in this way that is symmetrical enough where it makes sense, but it's completely different because it's merging. So that I find interesting. And yeah, the background definitely adds a lot of depth to the image. I like the gradient that the sky has, and it's desaturated as opposed to the character. So I think the vibrant colors in the character really brings you in to look at it. And I also keep going back into that tiger dress really pops out for sure. I mean all the animals, like, but that one specifically, you know, I keep going back and looking at that. But it's really interesting, and I believe it's completely digital, so it's cool to see that happening. And the background almost has like a traditional feel to it, so I see some different styles being used here for sure. Very cool.
All right, so let's move to chat and see what they have to say. Unless you had more that you were adding.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just keep looking at it, trying to digest it. Just because the details, like I didn't even put enough time to research a lot of the backgrounds. A lot of the pieces that I saw had animals, and I also wanted to say just really quick that the animal on the right, I forget what the name is, but it has like it also came out really well done. Like it has a three-dimensionality to it, and it adds to the depth in the background. So pretty cool.
Yeah, without it wouldn't have that perspective feel. So I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Mindsai says that's a great take on this powerful piece. Let's see. Jesus says this is beautiful. I love the duality as well. Incredible use of the color. Bravo. Punky says I love this. The colors are great, and I love that you drew his bowl. Yes, gorgeous. Art Victim says the duality is great. Thank you for your lurk, baby Skittles. I have their. Let's see. Oh no, okay. Our Victim says, and I love that you have the animals and the tiger clothing. Blend says, where to begin with this one? The colors are beautiful and the background is stunning. Seeing you grow for each myth has been amazing so far, especially with the humanoid creatures. I know, right? Every time Evolution is like, no, not more humans! But she pushes through and she does it anyway, and I love that. Our Victim says, I applaud that you worked on no lines, and that's hard to do. Oh my gosh. Thank you for pointing that out. No lines is really difficult, really extremely difficult. So I also applaud that. I didn't even notice that, and then you mentioned it, I was like, oh, yes, I hate no line work. It's so difficult. Leia says, interesting concept. The contrast in the foregrounds look really cool. And yeah, and the background, it's almost has a blurry, distant feel, and that's a cool aspect. Yeah, Juan mentioned that kind of with the saturation as well. Yeah, it's impressive, says Jesus. Alright, let's come back here. The next one is blends. And welcome in Baby Skittles, and was there someone else that came in that I missed?
Not that I can tell.
Alright, so let's see if we can get my Wix to load this time. If it's gonna be a jerk or not.
Technology.
I know, I don't understand why it's cached into an old rendition of my site. Unless I did view instead of, I mean, because you're seeing them, right?
On the website, yeah, I see new pieces, yeah.
I'm not. It's so weird because it stops at my piece.
Did you try a new browser, or I don't know if you're capturing a browser specifically?
Yeah, it's sometimes.
Sometimes Chrome can like be weird. Like if it's been if you had Chrome open for a while, sometimes I have to even do like a restart to my computer, so like some things will get fixed. But when I'm streaming, you know, I want to restart it my last resource. Like, you know, some things shouldn't be that big of a deal when it comes to that. But yeah, sometimes it's weird, like, what happens. That's what happens when you
I tricked it. I just stole the link from my other site. So okay, here we go. So this is Blend's. Blend says Shiva whip, so this is a whip, a work in progress. This is the first time I haven't made a deadline for the myth, but life happens. I hope to finish this piece soon. Copic markers are the base color, with colored pencil on the top for layering and shading. White gel pen for the highlights and skin and hair and beads. The mess of color is in his stomach is going to be a galaxy once it's finished. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a galaxy? Oh my gosh! This piece was a lot of fun, and I'm super impressed by how much my art has grown since Krampus, the first myth I did. Seriously, I agree, Blend. Your art style has grown so much, and this guy, he's sexy. He's also husbando. I really love the way you drew his anatomy. I love the position of like his, you know, he's got like a slight tilt of his spine here to kind of show he's like in more of a, you know, pull your back, pull those hips in, you know, kind of like yoga type sit. I mean, just everything about this piece, his posture, like the way you have his eyes closed, absolutely love your style, love his hair. Yeah, I'm gushing about this piece. I also like that you did like the tridents kind of like floating off the side of his head. I hadn't seen anyone kind of do that, and it's a really cool concept and just gorgeous how it's just kind of floating right there behind the back of his hair. The galaxy that you're going to be putting in there, please, please, please make sure that you show us. I want to see. And to add, you're adding the colored pencil on top of the marker. I wouldn't even have known that, but now that you pointed out, I see it. But it added like a texture to this piece, and that texture right there, like it makes it feel like we're looking at not just a traditional piece, but maybe a more digital. And I say this all the time, that your pieces look more digital at times. Yeah, just gorgeous work, and I can't wait to see this finished, Blend. It's amazing. And thank you for always being a part of the myths too. Go ahead, Juan.
Yeah, no, also, what I was gonna say is the rendering, I do agree with that, is so clean that, you know, because the picture is really, I mean, has really good resolution, it's a little bit of an angle, but I mean, depending on the perspective, this could have been done, like if you were to scan this, like it could be argued that it would be digital in a sense, because it also has that traditional aspect. I mean, looking at it closely, but it's just really well blended. The colors are soothing, and you combine the warms and the cools interchangeably, and I need to find that interesting. I keep going back to the stomach, where it has that kind of like abstract element to it that really powers through and makes it a little bit more interesting in the color choices and the texture that it gives it and the meaning, because I almost feel like a small universe in itself. But the line work in the hair, which is really well stylized, the lighting on even the colors of those, the halo, I believe it forms a halo. But those lines, even those subtle changes in the color are noticeable, and it gives a certain amount of three-dimensionality. So really, really cool. It's got that comic style as well. Totally. And it almost looks like he's a gold snake. I'm not sure if that is what you were going for, but it's very, very interesting. Let me see. Do you want me to move into the comments, or do you want me to say something?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Something else? All right. Let's see. The first thing that people say, Blade is amazing. Poppy, Blade. Alright, it says, awesome, it could easily be a finished product, bros for the saturations. It says Art Victim. Yeah. Blend, this is amazing, says Gamer Jelly, it is so beautiful, it takes my breath away. Yes. And that on how goes it says Kinky Pump. Let's see. Wow, Blend, the anatomy is incredible, the hair is shiny and beautiful, and the face is gorgeous. Let's see. So you guys check out Catastrophic Blend, another fellow artist in stream. Or yeah, Catastrophic is getting the setup as well. I know. Let's see. Yes, Smexy Shiva. Great look, and the fact that you read into the lore of the galaxy in his stomach proves a lot, says our victim. Yes, I definitely think that's interesting. Awesome job, says Creative Jenny. And welcome in. Have to head out, says Nicola. Everybody have a good rest of the stream, thank you. Have a good one. Bino DK Art says, oh my god, clean. Love that design, your attention to detail on those beats. Love everything about this already, says Bino DK Art. And the X is a great play on that poison, on that he poisoned himself. Art says Art Victim. Oh, I didn't know that. Let's see, the rendering, that rendering. Exactly, that's what we're saying. Thank you everybody, this is Catastrophic. So clean. Blend is so amazing. Yeah, literally blended really well blending. Let's see. And I felt you on that marker struggle. Oh yeah, the markers. If you make a mistake, there's no Control Z.
Oh, her marker was out and she couldn't find another blue one.
Oh wow. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't get those issues digitally unless you lose electricity or something. But I remember you ran out of the middle, you picked it up back up, no problem though. Yeah, I would have not noticed that unless somebody told me. I mean, I still didn't notice it, like, I think it was great. Blend is one of the best blenders of all things I've ever met, says Monk. Nice. Is it a work in progress or a finished illustration?
It's a work in progress.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. Our victim says, it really could have been a catastrophic blend, but it was more of an epic blend. I see what you did there.
The puns.
Now you gotta change your username, Blend. You're not a catastrophic anymore. Let's see. Hey, nice looking grade, would love to see finished products, says Hinky Punctuary. Yes. Yeah, if this is not finished, then I'd like to see it when you think it's finished. I am back. My internet is conked out. Oh, Punky, I'm sorry to hear that. Welcome back. Yes, Shiva poisoned himself to kill the galaxy in his stomach and almost died, and that's why he's blue. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was an artist. I've seen some people do it in illustrated blue, so good to know. I wasn't sure why that was the case. So puny. Punky says, I am so happy with how this looks blend. These oranges and yellows turn out so good, and his belly is amazing. This is my favorite piece from you so far.
I agree. I totally agree. This is my favorite of blends as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's come back here, guys. This is our last one, unless Mindside put one in. But yeah, our last one is by Ben. So let me plug this in here. I can imagine how long the beads took. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Okay, so this one's by Vin. We didn't get a description from Vin, but we did get a website, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug the website and, oh my gosh, it took me away. I'm gonna plug the website in so you guys can check out his work from the website. Vin, do you stream? I want to say that you do. Am I crazy? But yeah, guys, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. I have to say, when I saw you doing the sketch of this, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to start over. You and Blend and a couple other people were working on your Shivas, and I was like, my Shiva's not good enough. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love how you have made this snake like an element that's kind of like wrapped from the bottom. Well, actually, yeah, wrapped around the leg, going all the way up, and then wrapping to look at Shiva. I thought that was a really cool touch. It shows like the snake isn't just an asset, but maybe even a character itself, which I thought was really cool. This could be a really cool storytelling type thing. The way you did the mountains, they're gorgeous. The way he's standing on the very tip of this mountain. It also looks like there's tiny little birds, so it makes it look like he is humongous. He's huge. He's not just regular sized person, he's huge. And then you have these drums that he's holding, and just more like things just spiraling off of things and just like pulling your eye all the way around the artwork. The ribbon that you have tied around the one drum on the side to tie it to the actual weapon, the tridents. Just gorgeous details. You've got electricity coming off the tridents. The anatomy is unique and very stylized, which I really love that. This is probably, I mean, just the fur. I could just keep staring at this. This is gorgeous. The sketch was on point. The digital art on point. I really hope that you are able to submit again, because this is just absolutely gorgeous. I love the way you did his hair. Like, he's got like this big ball of hair and then these like tendrils that come down that are obviously dreadlocks, but they look like they almost have like a spider type aspect, and like they're a creature of their own. There's just so much to look at and so much storytelling in just this image. I would love to see this in a comic or some kind of storytelling, and because of like all of the elements that just seem to be moving, is very gorgeous. Juan, go ahead.
Yes, no, you're good. I didn't want to interrupt you, no worries. I do see the amount of detail that went into this. Very, very well rendered. And did you say this was a work in progress or not?
No, this one's finished, I believe.
Okay, I was gonna say, because it looks very finished to me. And yeah, no, the style, like the colors are toned down, but it still looks colorful enough where like that blue really draws you in to, you know, with the coolness of the background that like are a lot more toned down, but it merges really well. It looks like it came out of that universe, like in a way that, as you mentioned, makes it look huge, even with details as little as, you know, the birds, which I wasn't even sure they were birds, or it was kind of like some kind of like magical element, because I see that glow that the trident has, and but that might be coming from the sun. Since, you know, I see all the lighting, seeing the mountains, I even see the cool like bluish, purplish colors, even on the side of the right mountain. Those little details really make it pop out a lot more. And the flow on the position, like the balance by standing up in one leg and have all that rendering kind of be established in that way is definitely not easy. You can definitely see the work that was put into this to make it look like this. So kudos to you, and I look forward to see more of your artwork, and yeah, I mean, it just looks very consistent. So with everything that we said, I do also agree with what you mentioned. So.
Alright, let's move to chat and see what chat has to say. Jesus says, wow, this is phenomenal. The amount of detail is so impressive. Love the pose and the stare. I feel judged. Leia says, this looks really professional and the composition and flow of the piece is perfect. I love the gradient of the background and how the colors all work incredibly well and complement each other. Amazing work. Punky says, Vin, the stylization of this is superb. I love the way that you did his hair and the detail on his clothes is amazing. Also, the glow on his staff is so cool. I love this. Unpredictable Artist says, it's got brilliant depth. Let's see. Glenn says, oh my effing god. Vin, this came out perfect. I love your style. Everything blends together so well. The background and the Shiva himself meshes so well together. Our victim says, this is beyond next level. Jelly says, this is gorgeous. The way you rendered the lighting and texture is done so well. It has a lot of story and captured here. Vin says, thank you for the extremely kind words. Hey, they're not just kind words, they're truthful. Because it is amazing, Vin. It is. Take our love. Take it! Take our love. It really has amazing depth, yeah. Let's see. Art Victim says, it's a world-building piece. I can see it being a professional used artwork for video games or book covers. I bet it's super stellar blow up real big. It's pleasing. Our Victim's speaking very, very quickly. Let's see. Vin, you gotta have us let us know when you start streaming because I would love to watch your progress. Exactly, we'd love to see your process. If you ever start streaming, let us know so we can give you a shout out, Vin. I work full time and been finding it really hard to schedule a stream. I see. Well, this is one way to, you know, be arting and being part of a supportive group. But yeah, if you ever start, let us know. You could also do speed paintings on TikTok and YouTube, and we like to throw those out there too and try to support each other when we can. Our victim, let's see. Hinky says, I would make a great promotional piece. It would make a good promotional piece. Yeah, streaming and working is really hard to do. Exactly. Let's see. Brad says, holy crap, I just got here and it looks amazing. Hi, Brad. This is Vin's work. Becky says, we will yeet our love at you and you will take it, Vin. This is fantastic. Oh no. Okay, yeah, so let's come back over here. I thought this was our last piece, but I believe that Becky put one in, but I don't see it. I don't know why I entered it and it's not up here. So let me go into my site and see what happens, why it didn't publish that.
Is it on the Discord?
No, it should be on my site, but it didn't publish it. I'm thinking what happened was I didn't enter it all the way.
Oh, I see.
Seeing Becky here made me realize I didn't enter it all the way.
Well,
yep.
We're still here. It's not too late.
That's true, that's true. So we'll look at Becky's and then we'll do the giveaway and voting on a new myth, guys. So stick around, we still have a few more minutes. We'll look at Becky's piece and then we will move to doing that. Okay, let me pull up my email so I make sure that I don't miss what was said for this piece.
I mean, you want to chat in the meantime? I'm
actually just pulling up my Gmail so I can get what Becca said for the piece. I don't know what it's doing though. It's like being stupid. My my internet is being really lame right now.
It happens. This is okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Go ahead and publish this.
Well, Brad, thank you for lurking. I'm just gonna see in the chat. New myth coming soon? Yeah, we'll see what the options are. We have no idea what we will be. We'll put it for a vote.
Right, we have no idea what it is yet.
Well, last time you put a timer, no? Because, what was it? You changed it up last time. Because you were drawing the names of a website.
Yeah, because it was our annual. For annual, whoever co-hosts with me, and then the first one mentioned in chat is going to be the ones we vote on. So it's kind of like just doing something a little bit different for that particular, you know, so every year, so every March we'll do, whoever my co-host is, we'll pick one together.
Gosh, okay. So
I picked a la carte. Yeah, but this, so this isn't our annual, so we're going back to just drawing submissions.
Gosh.
Alright, so this one is by Becky. You might want to refresh the site if you want to see it. But yeah, this one's by Becky. And Becky says, I know this is not done. I had so much to do this week and I am fully vaccinated and I haven't gotten to finish it yet. But I went to tattoo route. I went the tattoo route, but I'll submit again when I'm better. Alright, no worries, Becky. Don't worry about that. And I like that you went like more of a tattoo-esque, you know, bringing in all of the different characters. It looks like you've got Pavati, and you've got Ganesh, you have the snake here wrapped around all of them, which, you know, thanks to Lurk I found out it means reincarnation. And then you have Shiva in there as well, so you've got four characters including the snake, so don't be so hard on yourself. I like that you were adding the flowers. So far it's a really cool concept. It looks like you've got some lightning maybe in the background behind Pavati. So I can't wait to see this piece done. It looks like you've got a good foundation. And yeah, I would love to see where you go with this.
I also see the two aspects with it, and of course work in progress is work in progress, so you know, we don't know how it's going to be looking later, but for what I see so far, I mean, the composition is really interesting. It really draws you in with that curve of the snake, and you know, going back and forth between the portraits. That's where I keep going, and I look at I mean, there's technically 4 creatures there. I mean, creatures being characters, you know, humans, deities, animals. I'm trying to find the right words, but it's not easy to like have them together and make them look in a concise composition. So it almost looks like part of the hair on one head also looks part of the hair of the other one, and that is interesting. It's kind of like an illusion type of deal, because like both heads are not so much merging together, but it's more they're visually sharing the same space, and it kind of makes sense. So that is interesting, especially for tattoo design. You know, you find interesting ways to make it look original, and bringing all those elements in is definitely not easy. So kudos to you for doing that. And yeah, I mean, life gets in the way, so sometimes works in progress are needed for us to take the time to get these things how we want them to look.
Yeah, and if you guys ever submit a whip to the site and you finish it and you want to resubmit, totally cool with that. So if you want to submit a whip, so then that way when you're finished you can add that, I can add it to the site and update it. Totally fine with that if you guys are wanting to do that. The only thing is it won't be updated in the reveal, obviously, but yeah, let's see what chat has to say about this. Unpredictable Artist says, ooh, Becky, I love the swirling lines and flow. Jesus says, this is cute, family photo, I love it. Punky says, Becky, don't worry, a lot of us got caught up this month, but I love this, and the stylization on this one is super cool. I love seeing that you explore different styles, and I can't wait to see this one finished. Our victim says, yeah, it's a good composition for like a shoulder piece or a thigh. Baby Ganesh is gonna be super cute. Becky, this is amazing so far, says Blend. I love the style and the expression on their faces. Can't wait to see it colored. Jelly says, this is looking awesome, Becky. The composition with the snake wrapping all the characters is beautiful. Hinky says, ooh, this is a monthly thing. Yes, it is! And have definitely watched the next one. Love seeing others' work. Yes! Join us, one of us. One of us. Mindsai says, it has a nice flow and would love to see it with color. Leia says, agree with one. The composition is really interesting. I do like how the hair kind of flows into one another. I like that you pointed that out because I didn't see that before. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, no, the giveaway did not already happen. It's getting ready to happen right now. So let's come back here. Let's get back here and do, let's do our myths. Let's get our myths polled. So, Juan, I don't know if you want to type myth in there in a few seconds. Oh shit. Challenge, actually. Is it? Challenge. I can't spell challenge. Why do I have that? Draw new. Draw a new. Who's a new? What is new? Fuck. That scared me. Why did that scare me? Monk?
Just underscore monk donated $100 for the thing tee hee ha 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 hoo hoo hee poo poo caw. Codlands, codlands, pickle wriggles in the buttons.
Oh my gosh. What was that, Monk? Thank you for the $100 dono. That scared the bejesus out of me. I don't know what a new is. What the hell is a new? It says draw a new.
I've never heard that before.
I'm typing a new myth. Let's see. Tale of Hiki. Oh, weird. It's like a weird cat thing. A tale of Hiki is described as a head of a monkey, legs of a tiger, body of a dog, front half of a snake, for a tail. What the hell? It's a weird chimera type thing, guys. I'm gonna put this in chat. Here. Juan, if you want to type in ! challenge to pull the next one.
Sure.
It sounds like another chimera, yes, but it's got a monkey face. And I'm like, what?
You should draw Preta. Never heard of that either.
Draw a Preta. Okay, let's look that up. What is a Preta? Give us things. Preta. Ew, it's creepy. Ew! It's a hungry ghost, known as a hungry ghost.
Oh, damn.
It's part of Buddhism, Chinese, Vietnamese, folklore, particular extreme levels of hunger and thirst. So it's apparently this being that is a very hungry ghost. So very skinny looking, creepy ghost thing. Okay, so there's that. And then let's do the last one. Challenge. Loch Ness Monster. Oh, come on! Loch Ness Monster? We all know what a Loch Ness Monster is.
Sea monster from Scotland.
Yeah, Loch Ness Monster is the third. I don't know, what do you guys think?
Well, I still need to see the first one. The first one was a what?
Nessie. Yes, Nessie's one of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the poll, and then as that poll is going, we're gonna do the Amazon gift card, $100. Guys, if you are not part of the US, you will have to use the US Amazon and have it shipped to you. But anyone can join here in a second. Anyone can join. You don't have to be participating, you just have to be here. You do have to have followed the channel for at least 25 hours though. Watch the channel at least 25 hours. And I put that in because we've had one person win that was like a new follower and then they have not returned since to the stream. So it's 25 hours, guys. So let me set this poll. Do I need to get you guys the wiki for Loch Ness? I didn't give it to you yet, did I?
I haven't seen it.
No, I'll put it in there. Everybody knows what the Loch Ness monster is.
I mean, I've heard about it. I mean, I don't... Definitely need to do a refresh.
I don't know what I want to draw. I don't want to draw a monkey-faced thing. I think I might go with Hungry Ghost and learn more about it. I don't know.
Well, we can do a vote about changing the options. No, I mean, actually, the sea monster sounds like an interesting idea.
Manage poll. New poll. So, myth. Let's do Preta, New, and Nessie. And 2 minutes. Let's move this to 5 minutes. Guys, do your research on those. Look up those links. So yeah, we've got New, Nessie, and Preta. Preta is the Hungry Ghost. New is like a chimera type thing with a monkey face. And Loch Ness. Nessie. That would be the easiest for you. Because I'm a goose and have so much to do. So you're voting for the Nessie? Alright, let me pull the giveaway up. Well, you guys are voting on that.
Yeah, I personally like the Nessie, just as far as ideas come to me for
yeah, everybody's going... I'm gonna go Preta.
Nice. That could work.
I'm going Preta. Nobody's going with the New. Everyone's like, no way. Okay, so exclamation mark passion, guys, to enter the giveaway. I'll go ahead and make this larger so we can see it.
We can do another hybrid, says Punky. Still can enter into October. Oh,
whoa there. I forgot. Okay, I gotta do this on the big screen. Why? Here we go. Explanation mark passion, guys. It's not connected. Oh, it's connected. Punky's in here. I see Unpredictable Artist, Jesus, Becky. Becky, you can only win once a year, so I'm gonna kick you out. Ow, I kicked someone else out. Ah! Guys, check for your name because I just kicked the wrong person out. I'm sorry.
who got kicked out? Or who did you want to kick out?
You can only win once a year. And that's your year. So that means if you won, then you have to wait 12 months before you can win again.
Okay.
Yeah, I offed one of you. I don't know who. I see Art Victim, Common Boy, Jesus, Juan, Leia, Punky, Unpredictable Artist. I do not see... I see Art Victim, I do. I do see Common Boy. Rigged? Rigged! That's why I can't answer until October. Yeah, sorry. And I'm trusting you guys to keep track of that. I'm not gonna be like, excuse me, it's only been 6 months. It's an honors thing.
Yeah, so it's a year from the day that you won.
Don't forget to vote, guys. We still have, Preta is winning by 12. I mean, is winning with 12 votes. Not winning by 12. It's winning by 6. Is the monthly myth excluding gods and similar stuff? No, it is not. We just did a god. We just did a deity named Shiva. Mythos includes religion and folklore and, you know, superstition. It includes a lot of different things. Mythology is a large blanketed thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say mythology is really diverse, so at least there's a lot of options, at least in that regard.
Yeah. Like, yeah, superstitions are fun too in mythology, the different superstitions, and a lot of religion has dragons in it and stuff like that, and yeah. Very diverse, yeah.
I got into drawing things that I would have never drawn if it wasn't for this particular challenge, so...
Yeah, and I know that... Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people entered. Is that all the people that are going to be entering? Is that all the people that want to enter? Brad, do you want to be in here? Do you want to get a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card to feed the passions? Okay, so Preta won. So we are drawing a hungry ghost. So I'll have to do some research on that. But yeah, hungry ghost it is. So we're gonna go ahead and start this. See who won the giveaway. Oh no! Oh, no worries. I was just asking if you wanted to enter the giveaway. Let's see who's gonna get it.
Let's see.
Yeah, first ghost. Well, it wasn't the not the Kushtaka, but the Japanese ghost lady, storm lady. Wasn't she a ghost? Leia won.
Oh,
So
nice.
Leia won. Yeah, the Yukiana. Yeah, she was a ghost. Yeah, congratulations, Leia. Please give me a friend request on Discord and send me your email. Please don't make any mistakes in your email address, because if you make even one mistake, I can't get it back. I'm going to be sending it to you through email. So, yes. And please feed your passion with it.
Hype.
Hype. Alright, so I'm going to come back over here. This is where we say goodbye. Juan, thank you so much for co-hosting and being here. It was fun, and thank you for being so helpful as well. Means a
Oh, it's
lot.
my pleasure. Oh, you guys are amazing. Yeah, no, you and everybody here. It's always fun, and you know, I'm glad I'm able to participate not only today as a co-hoster, but in the challenge. I look forward to continue doing that as long as I can. And thank you for doing what you do for the community. And I look forward to be familiar with Preta. and yeah, I'll feel sure to, if anybody has any questions as far as like, you know, they can reach out to me if they want to, you know, like, I hang out in this community a lot, so if I can help anybody in any way, you know, feel free to also stop by and let me know. I try to help them as much as I can, both by being part of the community and learning about others, you know, being part of other people's communities, so.
Well, and guys, don't forget, Juan is a Twitch streamer. Definitely get in there and give him a follow. Yeah, we did see his art today, and yeah, as you can see, he's a very amazing individual, so go give him a follow. And thank you so much, Juan, for being here again. I keep saying thank you, but I really do appreciate my co-host, so. And you volunteered, which is amazing, so.
And I appreciate you. I didn't know how you would pick the I thought you chose them and then you contacted them. I didn't know if people actually approach. So if somebody wants to co-host, you actually have to let her know.
Yep, let me know.
That's how you get in here. So yeah, thank you so much as well.
Alright, bye, Juan.
Thank you.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching all of the reveal, and I hope that you saw some pieces that you really enjoyed, and yeah, I hope to catch you guys next month for the Preta. Alright, bye guys!